We are getting reports of widespread devastation in Mexico Beach, not only from the Weather Service, but emergency managers in the area, and obviously the video that's coming in. There is a look at the storm now. It's down to 125-mile-an-hour winds. It is weakening. It's lost its energy source, the warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico that fed this to rapid intensification last night. That is when the central pressure drops 24 millibars in 24 hours or less. It did that, and the winds went from just a weak Category 3 to a significant Category 4, almost a Category 5 hurricane overnight. And here's a look at some of the wind damage reports and some of the wind speeds. We had a report of 102-mile-an-hour wind at the Mariana Airport a little over an hour ago, and then that wind sensor, that anemometer, dropped off. There's a look at the storm now as it pushes in toward Georgia. It is still a significant hurricane, and there's what we call an extreme wind warning in effect along the track of this for even up into Georgia, almost unheard of. But because this storm is historic, it is still expected to do significant damage all the way into parts of Georgia. There's a look at the latest. Winds at 125, Category 3, picking up forward speed. It's now northeast at 16. Weakens to a tropical storm overnight, just after midnight, as it moves through the Carolinas on Thursday. It's a rainmaker. It'll also see some power outages likely in this area, but it's more significant with the rain, and of course with Florence flooding a few weeks ago. That's just going to aggravate that situation. There is a look at what we're looking at as far as our weather. It's starting to roll away, so we'll see somewhat of an improvement in the winds. We're also getting video. This is actually from the space station of the storm as it moves inland. It made landfall Mexico Beach. This was at about 1:30 this afternoon. A strong Category 4. This is that new GOES-16 satellite that went up about a year and a half, 2 years ago now, and it gives us amazing imagery, and you can see how it, you can look right down in that eye, all the way down in toward Mexico Beach, just to the east of Panama City as that made landfall. Now that is about 1:30 this afternoon. So there's the storm track at this point. It's moving inland. We'll start to see improving weather conditions up into the Panhandle tonight. We are looking at the weather situation across South Florida with some showers and storms, but not too bad overall as far as the weather is concerned into Thursday and Friday. Still some lingering rain, though. That's kind of the trailing edge of that rainmaker as it slides through South Florida, and it's not going to get completely through our area, so we have a shower and storm chance right into Thursday, Friday, and likely Saturday too.